My name is Julie Soul, and I'm originally from Weirton, West Virginia. I graduated from Brooke High School, and Weirton is in the Northern Panhandle. So I grew up really around the Ohio Valley that was filled with a lot of steel mill jobs. And that's what most of the families of the kids that I grew up with, their families worked in the steel mills. And not just the dads. The dads worked in the mill, and even the moms, including my mom, her first job was a secretary in the general offices of Weirton Steel. So I think that was just really embedded in us. It was more of a labor community, definitely more industrial. So no one in my mom's generation or in the grandparents' generation went to college. They worked in the mill. And that's not unlike anything that was happening in the Northern Panhandle, in the Ohio Valley, in Western Pennsylvania. That was just our way of life. But I knew pretty early on that I wanted to go to college, that I was pretty good academically. I also was really into sports. And combining those two things, I figured out was going to be my ticket or my avenue to get to college. And that's how I got to Fairmont State. As a first-generation college student, I had absolutely no idea what to expect. I just knew that I had some friends that were going to college here and that I was pretty much on my own. But I quickly found out that getting involved, and for me, that was in a sorority, right? And that was with playing sports, even through intramurals, that having that affinity group, having that support group, that was going to be my way to success, and surrounding myself with good people and good friends. And that to me, what was the catalyst for my staying in school. Because there's a lot of barriers that can cause a student to not stick with their education. And oftentimes those barriers have nothing to do with the subject matter, not with their major, not with what they want to be, not with their career aspirations. The barriers are environmental. Maybe it's housing, maybe it's financial, maybe it's just who they've surrounded themselves with. And if you can overcome those environmental barriers, the students can succeed. The coursework is there. The framework, the education framework is there. Well, I came to Fairmont in 1993, and I've lived here ever since. So what I found at Fairmont State University was a great education, wonderful friends, lifelong friends, and then also a community where I really felt at home. I felt a very strong sense when I went off campus that this was just a really great place to be and to start a career, and that's what I did. So when I graduated, I started my career immediately, and I've been here for 30 plus years. Being raised by a single mom in downtown Weirton in a steel mill town, very industrial. My mom worked as a secretary for 30 years, and she struggled. And I knew that having a college education was going to be what I needed to succeed. And my background in sociology has helped me to foster a career that has branched from social work into being the director of a nonprofit organization. So the education was key, and then the community and the colleagues that I built and surrounded myself with, that has really helped me build my career. The degree was the start, but then the people that I surrounded myself with after that, and I began to work with and partner with, that's what has really grown my career. If you're a first-generation college student, just like I was, I can guarantee you that there are current students and future students just like you that are questioning their ability to go to Fairmont State or to go to any college. And I can guarantee you, if you choose Fairmont State, you're going to be surrounded by not just those current students and those future students that are just like you. You're going to be surrounded by past students just like me that overcame those barriers and called Fairmont State my home forever.